Luma lives. So I think that this reading has to do with the reading I did a couple of days ago. And before I decided to do this reading, I was watching some like tarot readings because it was whatever was on my For You page for this account that I have. And I came up on a reading from this guy named Will, or his account is Weibo111. He has a lot of positive energy, so I like watching his videos. He's very about like hyping up the reader or watcher. But this, hold on, I have to. So the other thing I was gonna add was the video I made a couple of days ago from that I had mentioned about Onati, who's another tarot reader or intuitive. She had commented on the second part of my video. So I think the two themes in this video have to do with purging out old energy, and you're purging out old energy so that you can be seen. So I would guess that the old energy that you're like pushing out has to do with like I wouldn't say like self-hatred, but like not understanding your self-worth. We have the King of Swords for one. These cards are all over the place right now. The Hermit. But basically in Will's video, he was talking about how there's a big change to come, and there's abundance coming in all aspects of your life, but there is like this purging period of like what doesn't serve you, who doesn't serve you, which I think was a little bit of what I was talking about in my video a couple of days ago as well. And I guess for me personally in the last couple of days, I've been really trying to get my business off the ground, to do something that I feel serves me better than the job that I'm doing right now. And to see one of the creators that I really, really admire be able to see my videos when I have like so little followers, and I don't get very much traffic through my page and stuff like that, it was gave me like a sense of hope to like keep going. And as well, in Will's video, he talks about how like you're no how did he put this? Like you're used to these purges. Like this isn't the first time you've had to go through these purges, but this is the last before things change pretty significantly in your life. So that was pretty nice to hear. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the Judgment card. Let me see if there's any others. I'm still getting used to using this deck, but this deck like helps me to use my intuition more about what it is that is trying to be said. This also may be two parts because I did want to talk about a book that I really like that helps with like, you can find, if you have something going on in your mental health, you could find it in your physical, or physical and your spiritual. Like the three always tie in for the body and the mind and the spirit. And I know one of the things that I've been dealing with, at least today, is my back has been hurting. Like, my back has been hurting a lot recently, and I just kind of chucked it up to like working out too hard. But the specific area where my back is hurting is it deals with things that I've been working on the last couple of days. So in the areas that I was dealing with back pain is the T8, T9, and T10. Also, this book is Secret Language of Your Body by Ina Segal. But with the T8, it talks about being unsatisfied with life but resistant to change. The T9 has to do with not honoring yourself and your needs. And T10 has to do with living in the past and holding on to feelings of resentment, anger, judgment, and blame. I know personally, one of the things that I have really been having to work through is and this is like a little bit personal, but I feel like on this page, being personal could help somebody else that is dealing with something similar. So in all of my past relationships, I have dealt with some sort of level of my boundaries being pushed, whether it be mentally, physically, but specifically the area that I'm working through right now is sexually. And I know in my last video I was talking about how I've been alone for so long that a part of me has kind of like locked it out and is scared and nervous to allow somebody into my energy and like share my life with them. I don't want to get hurt again, so I feel like a part of me had locked that part away. Even though I wanted somebody to come in, I also didn't want to get hurt. And I think that the part that I'm dealing with right now is I have, in like all the relationships that I've had, they have not respected my boundaries, and that has led to SA and the R word. So it's been hard for me to acknowledge those things, to be able to let go of them and move on. So that could be something that I am purging. It could be something that you're purging as well. But I'm going to take a look at the cards. Hopefully I can get this all done in one video. Okay, so with the King of Swords, I think that this has to do with like, you had like a whole bunch, he's very like stoic in this picture, so I'd say like you had like a lot of serious things go on in your life, whether it be trauma or relationships that just didn't serve you, people that didn't serve you, situations that didn't serve you, but it sent you into a period of reflection. That period of reflection sent you into the Hermit, where she seems very comfortable and safe, and it shows, like, in my opinion, this is like where she, or whoever you are, like, found your spark again. But right now you're also in another period of reflection with this weight being right here, because you've got the cup here, and if you're not careful, you're gonna spill that cup, because you have to be able to like weigh things out. And the way that I see that is this has to do with like your self-worth and making sure that you're honoring yourself and you're not like putting yourself down, because putting yourself down, it reflects in your reality. So right now I feel like is a judgment period where you're having to look inward and look to your guides for the answers of like clarity. But I feel like with this eye completely open, it's giving you the answers. You're just like you're about to go into another period, and I would say that this period does have to do with a significant other coming in with the Lovers card. But I would say that like you're in a period where you're having to close yourself off from like all your senses to be able to listen to that like inner knowledge and your guides. Hope this helps. Have a great night.